Hi, Valerie.
Hi, Hiroshi. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa. How are you?
Fine, thank you very much.
So you are in a mountain house from Moscow, like 150 kilometers, you say?
Yeah, I'm at my country home, weekend house. That's a special phenomenon of the Russian culture. We name it dacha. We have small houses in addition to our flats in the city.
Beautiful. But so how is the weather over there?
Very good, very nice. It's really spring weather. With about 10 grad above zero, and we enjoy it now. It's better than to see in the flat, in the apartment. We can walk here.
I see. Now, of course, now it is a beautiful springtime, but everywhere in the world is suffering from coronavirus. And I'm wondering, how about your neighborhood?
The situation is really problematic now. Unfortunately, numbers are increasing now.
Oh,
We have about 1,000 and more new cases every day in Russia.
1,000.
The most of them in Moscow.
Wow.
Many hospitals have changed their specialization. So we haven't peaked yet. It's highly recommended to stay home, leave only when necessary, for example, to the pharmacy or getting food. And about 70% of our population of citizens accept these rules and stay home. But a very big problem is the lack of discipline by Russians. We are even less law-abiding than Germans or Japanese.
Well, but my impression is also Russian government has a strong kind of task force to put the control, but it is not really true.
The stronger the government, so less discipline by the people.
How about the police officers? Police officer will tell you like stay home.
I wouldn't say the police is very strong. There is tolerance, and they try to tell with you to speak to you and to advise you. They are not strong steps or
They don't take any strong step.
no.
How about because you are teaching in a school, so school is now closed.
All the schools are closed. The students have the right to go to the school theoretically, but they don't use this right. All the people stay at home, and we teach online. There is a lot of platforms and opportunities. We use a lot of platforms. I had today in the early morning, for example, my lesson with my students, and we had a lot of activities online. It's work very good.
Oh, so there are no struggle about online education to the ordinary school.
There are some specific things, of course, but there are good things also. I mean, we speak a little bit more. Maybe the students have the possibility, the opportunity to make presentations on the screen. Yeah, and we are all together. We see each other. We speak to each other. I can use whiteboard. I can write on the whiteboard. Also, there are a lot of possibilities in the online teaching system, and we use till now we haven't big problems with that.
Interesting. So you use a different skill of teaching right now from the ordinary days.
The methods are the same. So we make audio tasks, for example. We can translate the audio tasks for all the group during the lesson is no problem. We all hear that, and we all can discuss that. That's no problem.
I see.
Speech activities, they are possible also, and the writing tasks, I get it as files, and I have to check it and to give feedback. That's no problem. It's convenient. There are some better opportunities in online teaching because we don't spend so much time for commute. You have more time for preparing of tasks and checking of tasks and giving feedback.
I see.
So it's really convenient and really comfortable.
Interesting. From Vladivostok to, how can I say, really like a Moscow or St. Petersburg, everywhere in the school is closed.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, wow, that's tough. Okay.
Yeah, in this we have to work till end of May, and since I think 3 weeks are all the schools closed.
But by using such kind of skill, curriculum is catching up with.
Sorry?
You catch up with all curriculums.
Yeah, sure.
I see.
Sure. Absolutely. We don't see any difference in the effectivity of working.
Interesting.
Whether our students nor teachers.
I see. Everybody is staying at home right now, even the students and yourself. And of course, are there any kind of complaint from the students or people stay home so long time and there are frustration, I believe.
Sure. The people which have small apartments, for example, and have to stay there with all the family and with the dog and cat and grandma and so, they are frustrated. And I see it on my students also. The students and the teachers and other people which have the opportunity to go on the countryside, they are in the better situation, of course.
I understand.
And here in Russia, is it possible? We have these dachas, these country houses, and now are all the villages full of people. Normally, we go there only in the late spring or in summer, but now are all the villages outside Moscow, from Moscow, full of people, and everyone stay on this country house, at this country house, if he has that.
Interesting. Yeah, there are so-called golden rings, like a lot of beautiful temples, churches.
Golden ring is a famous thing in Russia. It's true. Yeah, it's true.
So, how about that? Among teachers, you are communicating each other. This kid is some issues or something like this.
Yeah, every day we discuss the better possibilities, better opportunities in terms of online platforms, for example, and we get a great big support from our technical from our technical service, for example. We get every day some new information or life hacks. How to use this platform, We get a lot of webinars, for example. You can ask every time. You had technical support 24 hours a day is no problem. So and we change our experiences and help each other. That's the good thing in this situation.
All schools in Russia is a similar infrastructure, or there are some kind of good and bad?
Of course, there are different types of schools. For example, I'm teaching in one lyceum. That's a special kind of school. There are the children in the 9th, 10th, and 11th class only. And we have more, I could say, freedom in the choosing of methods, and the pupils or the students have more freedom choosing the program of study program. The most other schools are not so liberal, and the program is then one for the all.
So in that case, some schools who does not have a good infrastructure of the internet, they may have some problems.
No, I could say in Russia we haven't the problem now with internet. In the last years, the government made a lot of made really a lot in these terms. Internet is everywhere.
That's good.
When I go to Germany, for example, I'm wondering that the internet on the countryside, for example, works not so good as in Russia. We are really very good supported with internet everywhere. There's no problem.
Interesting. Okay, now I understand that, but still Moscow's situation is not so good. So, do you have any message to the English learner in the world, or under this crisis? Do you have any message to Japanese, please?
So my message were that's a really interesting time of opportunities. That's not only bad times. There are not only risks. For example, there is one discussion ongoing right now in our country. It may sound cynical, but many people say if Corona didn't exist, we should have invented it in some reason. It's really time to understand, for example, how delicate our world is,
True.
And such huge damages we do to our planet, for example, and that we are together, and the world is very small. There used to be a division between countries which had it good for themselves earlier, and those which didn't. If I'm sitting in my safe place in Berlin or Los Angeles, Kyoto or Moscow, who cares what happens in Indonesia or suffering in India? Now we have noticed it, have to remember how we depend from each other.
True.
And how the earth depends of what we do. Yeah,
that's a great message, right? You are exactly right. Now because of coronavirus, people care people. And their integration started too. That's a good sign. Okay. Stay safe and really, in a dacha. I hope that you have a nice time. Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Same to you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
モスクワへのインタビューでした。正確にはですね、モスクワというか、今の、バレリーという先生はですね、ドイツ語を教える先生なんですけども、そういう彼らのようなモスクワの市民で、ある程度お金のある人たちってね、ダーチャといって、モスクワから少しちょっと離れたところにサマーハウスを持ってるんですよね。で、今実はですね、コロナで春先にもかかわらずね、そういうところがすごく今混雑していると。つまりどういうことかと言ったら、モスクワが今、コロナのすごく発生源になってて、混乱してるわけですよね。だからみんなそこを逃げて、自分たちのカントリーハウスの方に、伝統的にあるカントリーハウスの方にね、行ってるんだという話です。それで彼は学校で教えてるということで特にね、興味があったのが、インターネットに全部切り替えて今やってるんだけど、なかなかうまくいっているということと、それからロシア全国が、この近年ですね、すごくインターネットに力を入れたために、こういう時にすごくね、インターネットの力が発揮できたと。他の国のように、地方に行くとインターネットがつながりにくいとかいうことがないという、これはちょっと驚きですよね。そのために、授業も生徒の間では非常にね、うまくいっていると、インターネットで。かつ、先生同士のコミュニケーションもしっかりと取っているんだと いうことでしたよね。これが非常に印象的でした。あとですね、なんといってもね、そのモスクワがこれから感染がどんどん拡大していくということで、彼自身もすごく気にはしてるんですけどね、非常に前向きな方で、こういうね、コロナウイルスっていうのはただ悪いことだけじゃないと。今まで自分たちは例えばインドだとかインドネシアとかいろんなアジアの国とかいろんな国のことって別に全然興味なかったけれど、やっぱり人間は一つで、やっぱりこれ同じ敵に向かって今戦っているということで、相手のことを考えたり、例えば貧しい国のことを考えたり、大変な人たちのことを考えたりすることができるようになっていることはすごくいいことだなということを最後に言ってましたよね。非常に前向きな素敵な先生でした。ドイツ語の先生、バレリーさんですね。じゃあ、またですね、次の国の方に行ってみたいと思います。